everyone, Amanda Saladin here from Love Life Yarn. Today we're going to be crocheting the easy corner to corner striped baby blanket. This blanket uses the Bernat blanket stripes yarn as well as the Bernat blanket in a solid color for the border. I liked these blues and it had some white already in it, so I decided white was a great choice for the border. But it's super simple. It's a regular corner to corner blanket with the single crochet border. So I'm going to walk you through all the steps. Let's get started. Materials you'll need for this project include 2 skeins of this Bernat blanket stripes. I used the Making Waves color scheme, you see here. And then 1 solid color of the Bernat blanket or the baby blanket. I got the Bernat baby blanket in white. You'll also need a large hook. This is a size P, 11.5 millimeters, a yarn needle, and some scissors. Okay, starting with the main color if you're changing colors, or for me with this yarn, I'm just going to start right here and chain 6. Okay. Follow the written pattern if you're doing the different colors to get the stripe pattern. Okay, so after you chain 6, you're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. And then double crochet in the next 2 chains. And this will make your first block that will be the starting corner. Okay, got our block done here. Turn, and we're going to chain 6 again. And again, double crochet in the 4th chain from hook. And the next 2 chains. So we're creating a new block out here to the side. Okay, there's our block. And now look for the chain 3 space here on the end. And you're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 space. Okay, chain 3 and work 3 double crochet. All of this in this chain space. And then at the end of this row, you will have 2 blocks made. So every time you do a row, you're going to increase by 1 block. And there's the corner, and then the 2. Okay, so we're going to turn again. Now this row is going to be our repeat row. Once we get this one established, you'll just keep repeating. So you chain 6, double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, and the next 2 chains. It's pretty easy to keep track of what row you are on with this project because you can just count your blocks across, because like as this is row 3 right now, we'll have 3 blocks. So now we're looking for, see, I added our block, looking for that next chain 3 space right here at the end, slip stitch, chain 3, and work 3 double crochet in the chain 3 space. So you'll repeat this part as many blocks as it is wide. You'll work the corner block, the side, the first one, and then you'll just slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, chain 3, work 3 double crochet, look for your next chain 3 space. Okay, so when you get to the end here, you'll look for the last chain 3 space and repeat. So you will slip stitch, chain 3, and work 3 double crochet into this chain 3 space. So just work the same thing until you have a total of 21 blocks across. All right, so I finished that one. Let's take a look at it real fast before we continue. And you can see there's the first row, second row with the 2, and now 1, 2, 3. So every time you complete a row, you'll have an extra block. So just keep working, said back and forth, until you have 21, working in these chain 3 spaces here at the end. Okay, I've worked my 21 rows, and now we're ready to decrease. So you can see here, it's pretty big. And we'll show you how to decrease. You'll just repeat this row for the decreases. Now I've turned my work, and we're going to slip stitch in these first 3 double crochets. Because now this is going to be our corner where it decreases. And now slip stitch in the chain 3 space. Okay, there's our corner. And now we're going to chain 3. We're going to work a block right on top of this one and work those 3 double crochet into this chain 3 space, just like we did before. Okay, we're going to continue the middle just like we did before. Look for those chain 3 spaces, slip stitch, and then you can see how it's turning a corner here. You're just going to keep working the middle the same. Slip stitch in, chain 3, 3 double crochet, just like you did all the way up to this point. And we'll come back together and I'll show you how to do the end. Okay, so I've worked all the way across to this very last block. You can see, we've worked across the same way in the middle, and here we are, the last chain 3 space, where we normally would have worked a block. Now we're just going to slip stitch and turn. Okay, and half the time I still accidentally did a block in that one, and then I just had to go, oops, and take it back out. So if you're not paying attention, that can happen. So just keep an eye on the edge and how it's going. So now again, we're going to repeat this row. So you slip stitch in the next 3 double crochet so that you don't add any blocks to the edge. And now we're working in the chain 3 space. So here's our other corner. You see it's turning. And now we'll work in this chain 3 space and all the way across with the chain 3 and 3 double crochets. And now you should see it getting smaller every time by 1 block so that you get to an even, consistent size. So you'll end up with the last block. So you slip stitch and just keep working this way all the way across. You can see how the striped yarn here is changing colors a little more unevenly than the original. So it's up to you if you like that or not. And when you get down here, all the way across, you see my other corner, you'll just do a slip stitch right there and turn. Okay, and here I am at my very last one. I've done all the way down, my very last block. You just slip stitch it off right here to the next one. And then this is going to be your corner, that final corner. Now we're ready to work the border. Grab your contrasting color. In my case, it ends up being the same as the last color of my stripes. And you're going to chain 1, which I already did, and now you're going to single crochet in this space between the blocks. Chain 1, single crochet in the side of the next block. Now chain 1, work the space in between the blocks, chain 1, work into the side of the next block. Now this is one of our ones that has 3 double crochets, so you want to work in the middle here. That we're working right in the middle of our block, chain 1, and continue this way all the way down to the corner. So in between, chain 1, the side of a block, chain 1, repeat this all the way down to the corner. Here we are at the corner. You see I've worked the last one in between 2 blocks, so I'm going to chain 1, work in the side of this last block, chain 1. Now right here in this corner space, I'm going to single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet in the exact same space. And then chain 1 and continue working down the side the same way. So single crochet in between the blocks, chain 1, single crochet in the side of a block. Continue this all the way around until you reach back to the starting point. When you reach your first single crochet, just join with the slip stitch. And now we're ready for round 2. See, we have our evenly worked single crochets here. Now we're going to chain 1 and just single crochet in every stitch all the way around, even these chain 1 spaces. So single crochet in each single crochet and chain 1. So there's the chain 1, and just work your way evenly around. When you get to this chain 1 in the corner right over here, you're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in each corner, just like we did before. And then when you come back to the very first single crochet, just join with the slip stitch, and that'll be the last row, and you can pass it off and weave in your ends.